Hello, my name is Barry Schoub. Thank you very much for watching this video, which I've put together as background for a book which I've just written. It's about to be published, called Seeing God Through Science, Exploring the Science Narrative to Strengthen and Deepen Faith in the Creator. So firstly, a little background of myself. I am a biomedical scientist of a career spanning over 4 decades. I've recently retired as the founding executive director of the National Institute for Communicable Diseases of South Africa, and I'm a Professor Emeritus of Virology at the University of Witwatersrand in Johannesburg. So during my long career, I've rubbed shoulders with many scientists, nationally and internationally, and certainly my impression of scientists is that the major portion of them are non-believers, atheists or agnostics. And this certainly mirrors what has been found in a number of studies. So, for example, a National Geographic study ended with the following illuminating quote: that religion would fade from relevancy as the world modernizes. And Time magazine a few years ago had a cover story entitled, "Is God Dead?" So perhaps most tellingly, in fact, if we generalize this into the West, a study done in Europe showed that amongst the youth, these are people between the ages of 16 and 29, up to 91% of youth in the Czech Republic profess to having no religious affiliation at all, what they call themselves the nuns, N-O-N-E-S. Science has really become the tool of non-belief, that science explains all natural phenomena without the need to invoke a supernatural creator. And what I aim to show in this book is in fact a contrary view, that science is indeed a friend of religion, that it conveys a message that the panorama and the pageantry of what modern science reveals conveys a very deep and profound message to, first of all, that there is a God, that He created the world, and that He continues to maintain and govern the world. So what then is the message that comes from modern science with regard to religious faith? I think we need to look a little bit deeper beyond the physical. What is modern science telling us? So for example, what does it mean that the entire universe, from an inert stone all the way through to the human brain, perhaps the most complex entity in the universe, is made up of only 17 elementary particles held together by 4 fundamental forces? What does it mean that the universe could only have come about, the so-called fine-tuning of the universe, through very, very tightly controlled parameters soon after the Big Bang, soon after the origin of the universe, the Big Bang? What does it mean that the universe is held together by 6 strict constants? What does it mean that humans exist, or that life exists, on planet Earth, the so-called anthropic principle, the Goldilocks, things are just right, not too hot, not too cold? And then if we look at the scientific process itself, so-called meta-science, what does this reveal to us? Well, it reveals to us that knowledge is not finite. Knowledge of nature, knowledge of the physical world, the universe, is not finite, it's infinite. So research unveils a tremendous amount of knowledge to us. That knowledge generates further questions, further research, and so we have an unending cycle of the pursuit of knowledge, never reaching a finality of complete knowledge of nature. That really belongs to a supernatural, to the supernatural entity that created all of this. So let me conclude with 2 brief sentences. Firstly, what modern science does is that it frames questions, the answers to which lie beyond science, beyond the realm of science. They belong to the supernatural that created nature, to which science provides answers. There is a circle of truth. That circle is, first of all, science framing questions, and the answers which complete the circle come from religious revelation, God's communication to humankind. Atheism is only half the story. It doesn't complete the cycle of the search for truth. It is only half of it. I hope you'll find this book stimulating. I hope you'll find it interesting and perhaps even inspiring. Thank you for watching this video.